Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel, and what I have here for you today is the Steam Crave Aromanizer Supreme Light. This product was sent to me free of charge for the purposes of this review by Steam Crave. It will in no way influence my likes and dislikes and what I tell you here, because it is what it is and I just let you know. So this runs about 40 bucks. $3 more if you want the black version. This is the silver version. It's a little blurry, but we'll let that focus so you can take a close look at it. Very nice little tank. It's maybe small, but you could do some neat things to it. What's really cool, let me just go over the standout features, sort of grab you in and see if you're interested, and then you can watch the rest of it. What you're looking at is a 23 diameter rebuildable tank, let me see, RDTA, rebuildable dripping tank atomizer. These acronyms just kill me. It has a Velocity style deck in there. Again, it's available in silver or white, but this tank is extremely flexible because right now it has the little glass tank in there where it only can hold 2 milliliters, but you can add a larger one on there, and it has a different head which sort of extends that stem side there, the chimney, so you can also have 5 milliliters. It'll be bigger, but you'll be able to put more juice in it. And the most important thing of all is Steam Crave, in my opinion, makes devices with probably the best build quality in the industry. It's just every time I get a new unit from them and I take it out of the box, I am always impressed by the machining, and by the way, it's always clean. There's no oily residue or anything, no particles or dust. It's clean, everything is sharp. Everything, I sharp in a good way, not sharp like it's going to cut your finger. The knurling on the top and bottom, everything is just perfect, like a fine-tuned piece of precision equipment. By the way, this is made out of 304 stainless steel. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. So this kit includes this that I have in my hand, the tank, and here's the box. Again, no expenses overlooked. Look at that nice magnetic holy thing right there. There's the bigger glass to make it a 5 milliliter. And in here, you get a whole bunch of O-rings, grub nuts. What else do we get? We get an Allen key right there. And what do we have here? Looks like another, well, they give you 2 in here. And what this guy does is, see how you have the longer stem? So again, if you're going to put bigger glass, you got to put a bigger chimney so it could reach down to where your coil is. So really nice. Right there, you see those holes? That means it's top fill. They also give you a sticker and some instructions down there. Not anything you'd probably be too interested in to waste your time. So anyway, let's start from the top down. Delrin drip tip. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Nice and tight. That's what I like, so it doesn't slip out. Now it's that's interesting. It's press fitted. No O-rings on there. I guess that's kind of interesting. I don't even see an O-ring in there, so it's sort of held on by friction. Huh. That's interesting. That's different. And I gotta tell you, man, that thing is on tight. I kind of like that. That's new. That's different. Look at that knurling on the top. Let me see if I can get it in nice and close. Look how nice that is. I have firearms that don't even have that much detail in the checkering. So you have your tank. This little knob right here is for juice flow control. And I'll sort of show you how that works, but nice and smooth. Wow, really smooth. That is so cool. And they even give you a little bit of traction here with these grooves. I'll tell you right now, I wish, because it is nice and stiff there, I wish it was just a little more aggressive, maybe a little bit sharper right there. Not by much, but there's one criticism there. Next, right below that, you have airflow. And you're saying, look, that hole just stays the same. They made it too small. No. See how those notches get smaller and smaller? And then it gets, you know, tall, height-wise, it's getting bigger and bigger. And by the way, whatever happens on this side is happening on this side right here. Now, to change your coil, or to build your coil, because this is a rebuildable, you unscrew this bottom right here, and then you take your build deck out. Now, the build deck is kind of small. It is kind of small. We'll go ahead and take a look. I'll pull that out. And I already built it yesterday, and what I built on here is just a single coil with some Clapton that I had laying around when I made some, and I used some organic cotton, and I used the ceramic block, and it has like silicone underneath. So simple single coil build is what I'm going to demonstrate here today. But look how small this build deck is. It's only 14.3 millimeters, so very small. You better have your good eyes on. And the posts here are 2 millimeters, 2 millimeter posts right there. So you can put 2 coils or a single coil like I did here. And again, internally there's a peak insulator. Really very well done. Now, let me, I'm going to put this down. I want to show you how the juice flow control works. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this ring while you look inside there so you can sort of see that open and close. How about that? Can you see it? Maybe not. Maybe I got to move the light over. Let's see. Can I see it? I can't see it. I might have to take it all apart. So we'll go ahead and take the top off. Maybe we could see it from the other side. By the way, that's where you fill, which I'll be doing here after we reassemble everything. I'm going to go ahead and take the chimney and the top off here along with the glass. And now maybe I could show you how that juice control works. There we go. So you could sort of see how that is working. So you could, looks like you could close it off entirely, which is good. So if you have it sitting around, just go ahead and do that so you don't have any kind of leaking. They show a little line right there. Let's see if you can see that, to let you know it's closed. And then you have these little lines that get bigger, 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 which means it's getting bigger, bigger, open, open, open. Simple like that. One thing before we go ahead and start filling, you could see on the, let me see, where's the bottom? This is the bottom part. There's like a metal cutout here. I don't know if you could see that. And it's very important when you put your build deck back in. I want you to look at the build deck, and you can see there's like tabs. Let me see if I can hold this. See how it's not exactly oval down there. When you put this guy back in carefully, alright, you have to make sure that you turn this so those tabs go into those grooves that were in here. Oops. Now I'm messing everything up. Like I said, this is very small. So, now I gotta get that organic cotton back in there that I put in. Alright, there we go. Let me, I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I don't see very well. Alright. We'll go ahead and get this all lined up. There we go. So you got to make sure those tabs go into the grooves. There we go. You can see it pop in so it's nice and flat. Let me see if you could sort of see how that fits in. And you'll know you screwed up because this bottom piece, this base, will not screw all the way up. You'll end up with a big gap down there, and then you know that you screwed up. Go ahead and put this guy on here. You can see it has a O-ring down in here, so this rests here. And you're going to take your chimney and put this in here. Nice threads, very smooth threads, as always. And be careful to make sure you get this seated properly, or, you know, instead of the silicone O-rings pressing against the glass. You might have metal as you're screwing down on this. So what I do is I try to keep everything centered with my fingers here as I screw that all in. And then go ahead and... So I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of a device. And I might have to zoom out a bit. And we can fill it up. And you can see I already primed the coil and my wicking material. I might have to back up a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So what do we have for juice? Well, I have some Halo High VG. This is the black Coleco. I'm just about finishing this off, so I've been going through it pretty quick. I'm loving it. I really love this stuff. Sort of a pipe tobacco kind of flavor. High VG, great vape, great taste. I'm going to have to move this around here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and pop that in. And you can see how easy it is to fill. Again, this is set up right now for 2 milliliters, but again, you could use the larger tank that's glass and soup it up to 5 if you want. Keep things here at 3. Alright, it might hold a little bit more than 2. Maybe just a little bit, like a drop or 2. Alright, nice threads there. This is probably the longest review of a tank ever put on the internet. And nice and smooth, look at that. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure my juice flow control is all the way open. I'm going to open up my airflow all the way. Again, this is a single coil. And let me see what we're running here. I have it, I'm going to go all the way up to 45 watts, 5.85 volts, and I'm about 0.76 ohms for the coil, which was a Clapton coil. So let's see how she vapes. One thing I noticed, I want to make sure that I cover everything in my notes here, that the glass tank is Pyrex, both the 2 and the 4 milliliter capacity tanks. So, by the way, the height, the reason why they call this light is because it's 0.5 shorter in height than the regular Aromanizer Supreme. So, if you're trying to keep things small, get the little light version and it's keeping it nice and small. But look how nice that looks. Again, this is just a sharp, clean, probably the best built tank out there. And amazing price, 40 bucks. I mean, the black does cost $3 more again. Or I don't think I mentioned it, that I did put the link directly to Steam Crave so you can purchase it off their website. But you can find it wherever you want, you know, but Steam Crave sent it to me, so I'm going to mention their website. I'm honest. I don't lie. At least not here on YouTube. You know, I'll lose all credibility if I lie to you folks, so I'm going to let you know. So I already told you what I like and don't like. But the most important thing is how's the flavor and how much vapor comes out of this guy. So here we go. She got flavor. Now, let's go ahead and, again, this is just a single coil, so of course I could put a double 2 coil in here and probably produce more vapor, but I wanted to also demonstrate, you know, with that block in there, so all the pieces they sort of sent me are in here. This is very good. This is very good. You know, I don't know exactly how Steam Crave always seems to be able to get flavor. You know, it's always about flavor with them, and they do it, and they do it, and they do it. Whether it's their RDAs or their RDTAs, rebuildable, dripping, take, atomizer. I got to do one more vape. By the way, they sent me this shirt. It's supposed to be an extra large, but probably not an American extra large. extra large, by the way. I'm trying to lose weight, but she's kind of tight. It's almost like tight enough where, like, you know those people that bicycle ride and they have the really tight stuff to reduce wind resistance. Well, I think they sent me this shirt so they can decrease my resistance through the vapor cloud that this produces. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the excuse I'll use. But look, this is a cool shirt, which I'm sure they have on sale. It has something on the back too. Let me see if I can sort of get around there. I don't know if you can see it. Pretty cool shirt. Hopefully I'll lose enough weight where it'll fit like a normal shirt on me. One more bait. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. I don't know if you could actually see the coil through the hole there. I don't know if you could see. Maybe if I could get a light here, I can sort of show you that. Maybe not. But can you see the coil down in there? Yeah, I think you can see it. So you can actually see the coil going on there. There we go. So that coil's right there at the air, and then it's right there at the chimney going right up. So really, really good airflow. I mean, it just goes right through. And again, if I had that other block at it, it would probably really, really just go. Ugh. I just burped on camera. Luckily, it wasn't loud. I'm going to cut down the air. I'm going to do it to half of the smallest little slit there. That'll increase flavor but reduce vapor. I'm gonna reduce this hole as small as I can. I want to see. Ooh, whoa. Okay, I want you to know what I'm excited about here, but let me just try this. Man, I'm excited about this. This is one of the few tanks out there that you can get such a tight draw that it's similar to a cigarette where you can do a perfect mouth to lung hit. I like that. Wow. Intense flavor and the perfect mouth to lung hit. I'm going to be using this tank a lot. You know, I can't say, oh, this is my everyday tank, because companies send me more tanks. So I have to cycle through, and I don't get to sort of just have one favorite tank like most of you out there who are not lucky enough like me to have a channel and get all these products. But you can't see my bald head. There we go. That is just insanely good mouth to lung hit for RDTA. So to summarize, beautiful build quality, controls, variable controls for air and juice, awesome mouth to lung capability, also the flexible capability to go to a 5 milliliter tank, and I think you can squeeze in a little bit more, or the 2 milliliter if you want to keep things small. Unique Delrin drip tip. I'm not sure if you can put a regular drip tip in there. Let me see if I got one sitting around. I think this is a normal 510. Let me see if a normal 510 drip tip kit. Oh, you could put a regular. You could put your own drip tip in there. It's important to know. Actually, this one looks kind of nice on there. I'm loving it. All right, so there you have it. The Steam Crave Aromanizer Supreme Light. It's like big, small, Supreme Light. Awesome tank. Awesome. I love it. If everything that I have right here right now, if I wouldn't get anything else, this would probably be my go-to right now. I love it. Alright, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and all the support you give me. And I appreciate you a lot. Okay, well thank you very much, and have a great day or evening or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.